It was night. You were preparing the dinner for you and your husband, who was busy with his studies, as exams were near. You and your husband is in the last year of your high school. How much time will he study? Such a bookworm husband I got. These days, he even forgets being romantic with his wife. You sighed and tossing the pancakes. I think someone must be angry with her handsome husband, isn't it? You heard the deep voice of your husband who said while wrapping his hands round your waist from your back. Oh, bookworm Jungkook got time for his wife? What a surprise. I thought you forgot about me. He turned off the gas and made you turn at him by holding your waist. I was not reading enough your subjects, my dear wife Ryan, he said without breaking eye contact where you asked him while wrapping your hands round his neck. Then what you are reading, my dear husband Jungkook? You asked him deeply, looking into his eyes as you understood something the way he looks at you. I was reading How to Spice Up the Relationship, especially like our teenage relationship. He whispered in your ear with a deep voice and pulled into his kiss before you could speak anything. He was deepening the kiss while you moved your lips with his lips synchronously until you both ran out of breath. Then you both broke the kiss and gasping heavily to catch the breath. I think you must be satisfied now, or do you want more, my dear wife Ryan? A smirk appeared on his lips while his left eyebrow raised, just like giving a man vibes. Enough, enough. If I give you that freedom, you will ask for more. As we decided till we turn 21, only kisses, hugs, and cuddles. So now go and arrange these dishes on the table. We should have our dinner. He pouted and went to the dining table with the plates and dishes. You and Jungkook got married 6 months back because of your parents' business deal. As you just turned 18 and within 3 months you both going to graduate, so kept it as a secret from everyone till graduation day. Even though you both studying in the same class, you never had good friendship with Jungkook because he used to be always cold. But you have a huge crush on him. That's why you agreed for this marriage with him. At first, he used to be cold with you even after marriage, but slowly he changed like a husband every girl would dreamt of. He is now caring, romantic, and funny too. That's only for you. For others, he's a cold and rude guy. Next morning, you and your best friend Ara was walking in your school hallway to go to your locker for taking the books. Are you guys going to the movie again? You asked Tara while opening your locker door while she was texting to her boyfriend standing in front of her locker, which was beside you. Yeah, Ryan, you know right. Jack wanted to watch every movie of his favorite actor, so as a girlfriend, I love to give him a company. She winked at you and opened her locker after putting her phone in pant pocket. Suddenly, you guys started hearing the screams of girls who were cheering the name of school Heartthrob, who was cold as ice. I think Jungkook must be coming. These girls are crazy about him. Of course, I am also, because he is an example of perfection. She said excitedly where you were looking at her in the picture. I think it's not right to talk about other men when you have a boyfriend. What if Jack listens to you? He would feel bad, right? One said you said as her friend, and other said as a wife you don't like her to talk about your husband in that way. Yes, you're right, Wayne. Ara, you should remember that you have a boyfriend. He said, standing behind her where she realized his voice and turned back at him. Jack, when did you come? when you started praising some other boy other than your boyfriend. He stood folding his hands across his chest while poking his cheek, where Ara looked at him, closing her eyes slightly while holding her earlobes, asking him to forgive her. With her cute action, he melted and chuckled. You know how to melt me. Anyway, this is the last chance. From next, don't ever look at that cold Heartthrob Jungkook, he said in a manner where she smiled and hugged him. Meanwhile, Jungkook came on taking his books from the locker, which was beside your locker. Just to tease him, you left some words. Wow, Ara, you're so lucky to have a boyfriend like Jack. I wish I also have a boyfriend like him. Such a gentleman, you said, looking at Jungkook through the corner of your eyes, who was gritting his teeth in jealousy, where you were controlling your laugh. Jungkook, here is your milkshake. She was a popular girl and also fangirl of Jungkook, whom you and he hate the most because she always clings to him and whoever tries to get close with him, she bullies them. Not again, Sia. I told you to stop doing these things many times. Don't you understand? He said without even looking at her as he was busy taking his things from the locker. No, Jungkook, today you should take this. I won't leave you. And also, you should accept my proposal, else. She paused as she was going to threaten him, which he knew already. Else, what will you do? Do you think I would be scared of your threats? He said, closing his locker aggressively, where everyone around scared of him except you. I'm not that weak person who easily gets by you. Understand one more thing. Better stop your bullying, else you have to face consequences. He glared at her and also gestured everyone to leave from there to their classes, so they started moving. May I know why don't you like me? I'm beautiful than anyone in the school. If you don't like me, then what kind of girl you like? She asked him, flipping her hair back with an angry face. Don't you think you're praising yourself so much? Anyways, you want to know my ideal type, right? Then look at her. She is my ideal type. I like those kinds of girls. He pointed at your disappearing figure where she was glaring at you. YM. Jungkook, see how I'm going to make you mine using YN. I will take on her and also will make you mine, she thought to herself before leaving to the class. Actually, Jungkook behaves cold because he hates the attention of those fangirls who drool over him. He thought no one would be near him if he acts cold. And about Sia, he doesn't like her personally too because of her evil thoughts and actions, who herself thinks as princess. You and Ara sat in your bench where Jungkook and Jack sat in the bench which was beside stairs. What happened to Jungkook? Why did he get serious on Sia today? Maybe because of me? You thought to yourself and looked at Jungkook, who was busy with his mobile. Let me text him. You text him without wasting a second and was waiting for his reply, biting your lip as you were nervous. Jungkook received text from you. What happened to you today? Because I praised Jack? That's why you shown anger at Sia? He chuckled and sent the reply. No babe, why would I? She was getting on my nerves. I'm not dumb to believe if you praise another man. I know about my wife more than anyone. You did it to make me jealous, right? I trust you, YN. Mwah. While reading his message, a smile appeared on your lips. You quickly looked at Jungkook, who was already looking at you with a smile on his face. Then you smiled at him where he winked at you thinking nobody was watching you both, but Sia, who sat in the last bench, saw you both. Ryan, see how I am going to portray you in the school. Get ready. She glared at you, crushing the paper of her book. Later, your physics teacher entered the class and started teaching about thermodynamics. Class went on for an hour. Your teacher left the class as his time was over. So whole class started chatting and playing as his computer teacher who should take class was absent. Guys, stop. If we make noise, our principal will send physics teacher again to our class, but we don't want that, right? So shall we play truth or dare silently? Everyone nodded except Jungkook, who put his hoodie on and laid his head on the bench, telling he was not interested in it. Ryan, you should also play. For me, please play. As you could not deny your best friend's cute part, you agreed with her, so they all moved benches close so that they can turn the bottle on the flat surface. Okay, I'm turning the bottle now. Everyone get ready. Some students were busy with their work, where some students playing this game. The bottle revolved and stopped its mouth in front of Mia, who was touching up her. Mia, you're first. Truth or dare? I'm a daring girl, so I would say dare. She smirked at Sia. Okay then, your dare is you should come to school without makeup for 1 week. She said as she thought Mia had some flaws on her face, that's why she was using makeup, but she was wrong. Seriously? Do you think I have flaws? You're wrong, babe. Get ready to feel jealous seeing my face tomorrow. Boys, be ready with your proposals, she said, flipping her hair where you and Dara laughed at Sia loudly. Okay, we'll see. She looked at you and Ara seriously and again turned the bottle. This time it stopped at Ara, who was little nervous. Ara, it's your turn. Truth or dare? Truth, she said and looked at Chuck, who was supporting her by blinking his eyes. Okay, tell us whether you and Jack did it or not. By listening to her question, you got angry at her where Ara felt embarrassing as other students started laughing at her. What if I say yes or what if I say no? Whom do you ask about your personals here? Just shut your mouth. Ara, come with me. You don't need to play this game. He took Ara out from the game and left the class as he knew she was sensitive about some personal matters. It's just a game, man. Anyways, let's continue our game again. She was about to turn the bottle, but this time you took it from her hand. Sia, this time I will do it. You gave a fake smile to her, turned the bottle as you wished. It stopped at Sia, who was smirking at you already. Truth or dare? This Sia will always choose dare, she said proudly while smirking at you. I dare you to tell the truth. With how many boys did you sleep with? Everybody was shocked to hear the question. Max, who was drinking water, choked badly as no one would ever dare to question Sia like this. That's my girl. Sia, you touched her best friend and now she touched you. He thought to himself and walked out of the class, smirking at Sia, who was looking at everyone angrily. How dare you ask that question? She lifted her hand too, but you grabbed her hand tightly. Everybody started cheering that they thought the fight was going to happen, but Mia stopped you both. See, it was your fault. You asked that kind of question to Ara. As the best friend of Ara, Ryan asked you the same question. Now it's balanced. Stop it and back to the game. Ryan, please. You left her hand and sat back where she also sat in her seat. Why, truth or dare? She asked you as the bottle was stopped at you. Of course, dare. You scoffed at her. Your dare is you should kiss Jungkook by this evening. You have already chosen dare. Now should not back off. She was looking at you smiling as if she trapped you, but she doesn't know whom she asked to kiss him. You looked at everyone as they were cheering and sighed, closing your eyes. Okay, I will do, you said, banging the table slowly. Great, we will see it. She smirked at you. It was lunch break. You were on Jack's seat at one bench. They both started having food, but you lost it somewhere. Why, what happened to you? Sia gave me a dare to kiss Jungkook. I'm thinking about it. I don't know how to do it. You were acting like you never kissed him, but actually you were worrying about how Jungkook will react if he knows it. Yeah, it's a real dare. He doesn't like to speak with girls, but now you have to kiss him. All the best, Ryan. You should not back off, else she will make fun of you. She patted your shoulder, saying you to be brave. Yes, you're right, Tara. You put rice in your mouth. Don't forget about dear Ryan, she said while passing from your bench. She was laughing at you as she thought you could not, but she doesn't know you could do it. Jungkook, who observed your nervousness from your opposite bench, texted you. What happened? Why are you looking dull? You quickly read it by hiding from your friend Ara and replied to him. As you said Ara to not touch your phone, she never did it. Nothing, Jungkook. You have your food. I'm okay. You both exchanged smiles, hiding from others, and continued eating your lunch. At library hour, you came to the library and sat beside Jungkook, who was already busy reading something. You slowly pulled out the chair and letting him know that you came there and sat in it. Ryan, what are you doing? What if anybody sees us? Are you planning to reveal about our relationship? He whispered slowly in your ear while looking around to make sure no one was looking at you both. Listen, I got a dare to kiss you. I will kiss you and will leave you. You act like scolding me. I will say sorry and will go out from here. Please, Jungkook, Sia must be coming to check on us. You are looking around to see whether Sia came or not. You both compromised and acted like reading where Sia came at the moment and stood outside the library near the window with the mobile in her hand. Jungkook, now see how I am going to make you mine. Once Ryan kisses you, I will capture it in my mobile and will thread you with it. She turned on the camera in her mobile and was waiting for you both to kiss. Jungkook turned at me. I'm going to finish my dare. He turned at you slightly as you asked, then you looked around and kissed on his lips. You thought he would sat idle, but instead he pulled you into his deep kiss where everyone was shocked. Meanwhile, Sia also came inside hurriedly. Ryan, stop it. How dare you kiss my man? She used her force and separated you both, and you two were gasping heavily as you guys ran out of breath. You gave this right? That's what I did. I kissed him and finished my dare. You scoffed at her, smirk forming on your lips. Jungkook, why didn't you push her when she was kissing you? Do you like this? He raised his hand over her but then stopped in the air. Don't get on my nerves. Who do you think to ask that question? I have every right to kiss her because I'm her husband, and don't you dare to call her with your names. That suits you, not her. Understand? Everyone shocked when he said your husband. Husband. What are you saying? You're lying, Jungkook. She could not believe that he owned by you, not by her. We didn't bring our marriage certificate to show you. If you want proof, then come to our house. We'll show you, he said, pulling you close to him by your waist. Are you both living in the same house? She was shocked to hear that. Where did married couples live? At your house? Cut your crap and delete the picture you have taken before while she was kissing. Do you think I don't know if you're taking picture of us? You thought to make Ryan bad in school, but now yourself have pity on you. He said in a cold tone where everybody in the library started laughing. They even forget they are in the library. Better say sorry to Ara for the morning thing. Ryan, let's go. Hello Sia, from now on take your flippy eyes from my husband, and I'm saying to all girls, stop fangirling him because it's a waste of your time when he already has his queen. Bye Sia. You flipped your hair back proudly where Jungkook looked at you smiling as he likes this badass side of yours. He kissed one last time on your cheek and took you out from there. Yeah, Ryan, you didn't say Jungkook is your husband. Such a secretive friend I have. She pouted as you hid it from her. I'm sorry, Ara, it was our promise, but because of Sia we revealed it. Please forgive your friend. You held your earlobes, then she smiled and hugged you. No need to say sorry, I can understand you. You smiled and hugged her back with Jungkook and Jack smiled looking at you both. Thanks for watching.